Boom the bass like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like boom the bass like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's
Happy 2016, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. It's so good to see you all. Do we have liftoff? I think we have achieved liftoff. Liftoff. Don't worry, Kim, my mug didn't go anywhere. I've decided one of my very tiny resolutions for this year is to separate beer and coffee. Beer. Coffee. There's no beer yet, so. You're gonna be on self-imposed video only while you call the help desk again. Well, you'll have to catch up with me. You'll have to catch up with me off stream then. I'll have to talk. I don't usually vote on these, but I'm gonna go nice on this. You've got 2 minutes, so you got a little bit more time. Anyways, doesn't much matter. We're gonna, I don't know what it's gonna affect. So let's see. I got the controller mod set up. Turns out the game wasn't installed last night. Oh man, what a few days. How was everyone's New Year? I hope everyone had a great time. Not just here. I had a great time here. I hope you had a great time here, but everything else that you were doing. And how's the year starting off? Everyone being nice. It's the beginning of the game, Denza. It's the intro. We're with Anderson at the beginning, right? We don't want to be a dick to Anderson anyways. Let's go over a few things. Actually, before we even get to the game, yeah, my streaming box crashed last night. Entrobot up and died on me.
Message coming in.
Hey, Spider. Thank you for the host, Spider. Nice one with 4 votes. Stop being nice. Densa, how rarely are we actually nice? So, we'll just, we got to enjoy it while we can. Entrobot died. This was Entrobot. This is Entrobot's corpse. He has been reanimated, however. He has been reanimated. So, ended up needing to get a new drive. This one was all of a sudden riddled with bad clusters. I was trying to add a new break screen when the system froze, and everything went downhill from there. Managed to recover... Spider! Managed to recover all the video that I had not backed up because it was about 600 extra gigs of stuff that I didn't want to put in my offsite backup. Upgrade to SSD. No, this is not my gaming box, so this is just the streaming box. In fact, I went down a little bit. Turned out the original drive was a solid-state hybrid drive, and this one's just entry-level drive. Anyways, it's a stopgap. What I think I'd like to do in the coming months is upgrade the gaming rig and then repurpose the hardware in the gaming rig for the streaming box. So we'll shuffle everything around. I just didn't want to rush it yesterday. Texas server doesn't like me anymore. I've moved to Virginia, Twitch server, ingest server here, and it looks like things are, I don't even want to say it, but we're not dropping frames. Man, everything was on there. The Entrobot and its databases, OBS, and its config. Lots of stuff had to be done from scratch just because of the way I had my backup configured was not quite thorough enough. I didn't anticipate the machine failing. It's less than 6 months old. What the heck? So, there we are. We're back and going. Machine's up. Didn't get nearly enough stuff done that I wanted to for the new year, so it'll have to trickle out. I have some ideas, and I need some time for more brainstorming of ideas. I was robbed of some of that time. What are we doing in Mass Effect? We romanced Liara in the first game. That was one of our early votes. And in Mass Effect 2, we did a separate vote. Are we going to remain loyal to Liara? Except for that awesome lap dance the game ended on with Kelly Chambers. So what about now? Well, there's a reason we were loyal to Liara. We actually get to spend the game with Liara this time. We are going to be loyal to Liara. She's mine, Jay.
Coming in.
Hey, Chronic. Thank you for the host. Welcome, Hasero TV. She's mine, Jay. Hasero TV. Streamer on Twitch for y'all to check out. You get some time. Been playing Inquisition. How do you, Javik? How do you, Javik? Jacob, welcome. Did you have a question about Javik? Chronic. Do you have any sound effects or titles in mind? By the way, Chronic, I meant to get with some people who took advantage of the new Game Wisp subsystem, and thank you all for that. That was fantastic, getting that thing moving. But I need to get used to handling that, integrating it with the bot. I need to come up with a consistent way of contacting people if they do sub there. Anyways, Chronic, sound effect, title, I will contact you off stream unless you come up with something here on stream. DBA Bob, I don't know if you're out there. More to follow up on. Doc Henson, Iceman cometh. We've got stuff's gonna be. I'm gonna be adding things to the whole subsystem soon too. We are Woo. Hello.
Message coming in.
Venture Fear. Thank you for the host. Good morning. How do you get Javik? You have to do a mission on, is it Eden Prime? You go back to Eden Prime, I think, is where you acquire Javik. So he's DLC. You do have to have the DLC. Okay. Import. Mass Effect 2 character. Yuri Shepard. Earthborn. Soul Survivor. Vanguard. From December. Really? That wasn't that long ago. Feels like just yesterday we did Mass Effect 3. Okay. Should we take the autosave? Does it matter? I don't think it matters much. Checklist. Saved the Rachni Queen. Rescued Ashley Williams. That's relative. But rescued Ashley Williams. Chose to sacrifice the council. We did. Here's our... I don't know what that flickering is. Hopefully it's just on this screen. I did a little test and I didn't see the flickering. I did switch to a full screen mode after doing that test though. Might have to tweak some game settings. Anyways, we'll get through here. We'll tweak it if we need to, if it keeps flashing. Chose to sacrifice the council, saved Malon's data, kept Rex alive on Vermeer. That flashing is going to drive me nuts. Chose to destroy the Geth heretics. We did, didn't we? Destroyed the collector base. Of course we did. Of course we did. What else would you do? Survived the suicide mission with 12 squad mates. Romance Liara before ME2. Did not romance anyone in... did I scroll this? You can't really... With this mod, you can't really use the mouse on top of it. Anyways, that's our character. Hair turned brown. Like really brown. Eyes look good. I think the face looks okay. If we customize it, I think we lose. Oh, do they maintain it? Can we just mess with stuff a little bit? We go black hair for this one? We turn her hair black? What do you think? I'm thinking black hair. I'm thinking we turn her hair black for this one. Going after the Reapers, it's the final battle. The reds are so flashy this time around, although that looks kind of hot. Red. Red's kind of my default, Iceman. Thing is, in ME3, just look at the reds. I guess that one's, they're just so intense. I wish there was a slightly darker, slightly more muted, deep red. That's as close as I think I could get there. Extremely red, still. And then it gets brighter, pink, purple, and then that. What about that? That's kind of hot, though. You like the red? How about this one on the end? It's kind of like the, you know what it's kind of like? You should turn it white, Jay. You know, from all the stress Shep has been under. What about, this is kind of like the red to purple I've even got in the new butterfly effect, that new logo. What do y'all think of that, by the way? If you haven't seen it, I could get it linked. But trying to come up with something. The actual process got rushed. Is it, though? I mean, we're going to spend 50 hours with this hair. Nobody's down changing it black, though, huh?
I am assuming direct control.
Oh, We Are Woo is assuming direct control. Fuck yeah. Now, how laggy was that? We Are Woo, you said hi like 1, 2, let me see. 8, 11, that was 3 minutes ago. No, it was more than that. We Are Woo checked in at 9:07, and it triggered at 9:11. Why is that?
Coming in.
Oh, anyways, it's very
Patch
cool.
it through.
Antonok, thanks for the host. Good morning. Morning, Antonok. Can you add a beard to FemShep? Damn, all right. No more feedback on that. People like red. I don't know which red you liked. Maybe it was this red. There's too many reds. Man, I usually I fall into red so easily. K4, thank you for the host. Good morning, K4 Vet. Welcome. Everybody just getting in. How was your holiday? See, you changed your profile pic. It's a train. Cero TV. Thank you for the host. Host train. Host train. Oh, Mike, a profile pic. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? There's a higher res, somewhat higher res copy of it up on Twitter. I could link. All right, let's do that. We're good with the rest. Oh, we're there. We're there. Confirm. What did I do with the eyes? Can I do any more? Hold on, with the raccoon eyes. It's gonna be under makeup, huh? Very subtle. Oh well. So much for that. They didn't want anyone to have raccoon eyes anymore. Your holiday starts tomorrow. Wow, 7 days. Cabin in the woods. That's my kind of holiday. That's my kind of holiday. Antonok. Awesome. Vanguard. Incendiary ammo, cryo ammo, biotic charge, Nova shockwave pull. Pretty much the same set as before. Energy drain. Rather than do this as some sort of pull here, this is more of a functional thing. We can play around with stuff. We can change it later, buy into it. But my default is energy drain. I have some play style comfort with that. That is kind of important to me. Oh man, I read that, Mike, as porncade. What does that say? Pomade? What is that? What is this, Mike, that I can't understand and read as porncade? Oh, you're out going to bed. K4, have a good night. Sleep well. Okay. We'll double check the insanity setting. It was already set, but we'll double check it when we get going here. Everything's on the new system. Tell me about levels. How are mic levels, game levels? We can adjust it as needed. It's a hair product.
How bad is it?
Bad.
So it is for
We
porn.
just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, sentient race of machines. I should have started sooner. The Reapers are coming! The Reapers are here. There were a number of sign-in issues the past few days on different platforms. Cappuccino King, welcome. Good to see you. Lelantis, hello.
Commander,
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it
How you
be?
doing, TYB?
If I knew that.
Should have prepared more. We shoulda, coulda, woulda prepared more. I'm certain.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Her hair looks
Tell
good.
that to the Defense Committee.
Her hair.
Unless
Her
we're
hair
planning
looks
to
good.
talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you
Sea
blow up the
Star,
Batarian relay,
welcome.
hundreds of thousands of Batarians die.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
The beginning. Hey, Bodie McNasty, how you doing? Oh, look who it is.
Lieutenant Commander?
A resident xenophobe.
I can never tell with him. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander.
You hadn't heard.
No. I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
Yeah, if you have a PS4, of course, Bloodborne, but you know that's just general comment. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop. Ash, don't sweat it.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I guess I did. Still, good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
Mike, whoa. When did Ashley get hot? They spent a few years working on her. She's had a lot of plastic surgery done.
Commander.
I used to.
Caden's voice being the same as Carth Onasi really bugged me when I first started playing this game years ago.
Admiral Anderson.
Now it almost works the other way around when I play KOTOR.
What's the
I hear
situation?
Caden.
We were hoping you would tell us.
The reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
Whatever this is.
I'm here to confirm what you already know.
Silly
The
people.
Reapers are here.
They all look around
How
surprised.
do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses?
You doing, Barf?
UK headquarters has a visual.
You're here just in time. The arrival of the Reapers. The staying out of trouble, I mean. How's that going?
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
Oh my god.
You're getting into trouble, huh? Linma, what's going on?
Shepard! Shepard! Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
All right, we'll do a settings check here. We can also tweak volume levels in the
Lieutenant
game.
Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up.
No, Mike, I didn't. What's going on? That's... Why does that always happen to BioWare during Mass Effect game development?
They're massive. Come on.
Okay, they're massive. Let's check our stuff here. So we are on PC with a controller mod. Controller mod has been updated since the last time I had it. Had a different installer. When I went last night after getting the Streambox set up again, turned out I didn't even have ME3 installed on my game PC. I just assumed it was because I never uninstall it. Well, never say never. Apparently, got it reinstalled. It was trickling in last night. My ISP being so brilliant, it was coming in at about 100K a second. Took forever to install it. Woke up this morning, got it patched, tested it briefly. Seems to all be working. Different version of the mod, though, than I had been using before. Turns out there is a controller mod for a few months now from the same group of people for ME1. We could have done that on PC. I didn't check. So... Combat difficulty, insanity, auto level up, off, squad mate power use, off, auto save on, hints off, action icons off. I don't know, the occasional prompt, since I get so distracted even after all these hundreds of hours, might still be useful. Narrative, full decision, subtitles on, Shepard's helmet off in conversation, squad mate's helmet default off. See some faces. Controller settings that were added with the mod. I don't know if vibration's working. We'll just keep everything default for now. Graphics, I tweaked it a little bit. I haven't seen any more flashing since the character creation screen, so we should be good. Not a lot of settings. Sound. So if the in-game voices were kind of low, then I guess what we'd have to do is turn... I mean, there's already a... We've already got music at 80, and this was default, and dialogue at 100. So if the in-game voices are too low relative to the rest of the in-game sounds, that'll need tweaking. Maybe the dynamic range. Maybe that would help. Maybe that's screwing with the voices. Let me flatten the dynamic range there and see if that helps the voices level out.
Headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the space.
It's still positional. And we should have quick save. Yeah, we got quick saves in this one. If I start noticing drift in the camera or Shepard's movement, I might switch to a DualShock later. Here we go.
How do you stop something so powerful?
This is one of the most fantastic intros. Reapers have come to Earth. How do you stop a force like that? Buildings coming down with single shots. Neighborhoods being destroyed.
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks. Come on, let's go.
I did see something, Mike, about them, delaying it a year, or until 17.
Down here, Shepard.
Is a good move. Oh! It's a good thing it's not Dark Souls. Get all the little stick figures running around. Oh, God. Alright, we won't hang around. Who would hang around with all this going on?
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
Oh, Lelantis, hope the dog's doing all right. Was it a normal... you're off checking on your dog.
Lieutenant
Wondering
Commander,
if it's a normal
you
vet
read me?
appointment.
I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
Do a little leveling up here. Level 30. So we did ME1 from scratch. ME2 with a sort of an import, but put us at just level 3. So not really, we didn't start at level 30. If we had imported an ME2 character into ME2, we would have kept our level, gone from there. But you can see we've got a mix of Renegade, Paragon. We're going to continue that mix. Renegade, Renegon, Nova, Fitness, Energy Drain. Melee damage, more health, more shields, barriers. So Fitness is going to be really good here. Biotic Charge. We've already got a bit of everything except Nova. Transfer the energy of your biotic barrier to charge and spark this deadly blast. Probably play around with Nova. Never really done that much, and I've played Vanguard a couple times, but I don't think I've ever played with Nova much. I'm very Sometimes say Bubba Clubba. I just like to beat things with a stick. Keep it simple. A couple weapons, couple moves. I always end up with more than I want to use. Yeah, dogs can have reflux. Wow. I really thought about that. That must have been a little scary if they're saying it's a thing. It happens. Your dog too, Chronic. Jazia, my older dog. Let's see if these things are working here. They are. The red and white haired husky. He's got her first senior checkup, I think, coming up. They're calling her a senior now. Senior dog. So fitness, we'll get some nice bonuses. Melee damage, health, and barrier bonus. I don't know how many enemies we're going to kill with heavy melee, but that increases damage versus shield recharge delay. Single target energy drain being as maxed as possible is probably better in this case than a radius and turning it into an area effect. It would be nice to strip some shields from a group, but being able to work a single target like a mech or anything that just has layers of shields, being able to work it quickly is going to help. Drain. Shield restoration rate goes up by 50% when draining from synthetic enemies. Or the recharge speed. The recharge speed. So one of the things that changed in Mass Effect 3, many of you know this, you've played the game or seen it played, but if you've been here for Mass Effect 1 and or 2 recently, but you don't know the game series too well, Mass Effect 3 changes a few things in combat from 2, but makes a huge difference. You now have a weight. You have a functional weight limit with what you carry. You can equip whatever weapons you want. You may not be proficient in them, but your weight is going to be greatly affected by carrying a shotgun, a sniper rifle, an assault rifle. Most of the pistols and SMGs are pretty light. The thing is, the more you carry, the slower you'll be at using your powers. If you ditch most of your weapons and you carry a pistol and an SMG, regardless of your class, if you go with just a couple weapons, you can get your recharge speed on a lot of your basic moves down so low that they're almost instantly recharged. Lurk on, Venture Fear. We'll see you in a bit. You gotta run to car service. You'll be back. We will look forward to your return. Anyways, damage by 30%, yes. And we'll come back to this. But it's gonna be so fast anyways. We don't really need to recharge, reduce the recharge rate on energy drain. It's all gonna be boosted to near instantaneous by not carrying a lot of crap. Make a first static save. Okay. How are the wheels doing? Weapon wheel looks good. Power wheel looks good. Is everything mappable? It looks like it is. Shockwave. Let's map the charge. Mapping seems to work. Pull. So, you have your energy drain. I want that on the right bumper. Pull on the left bumper.
Shoot him! I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move. Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
There's a lot. They added rolling. You can now roll in Mass Effect 3, and you couldn't roll before. One of the things about rolling is that it'll happen by accident. At least as often as it happens on purpose. So the rolling's great. When you mean it. How are the Twitch captions, the voice to text subtitles? Are they too small? Are they now useless? Are they too small? Should I make them any larger, do you think? Should I move them around? This is where we put them the other day when they were overlapping with other subtitles. I could put them back in the middle, I think, for this game, but what do you think?
Watch it.
Through this way. Hey.
They got boring. Well, they weren't there to be entertaining.
Everyone's dying.
Remember the face of this child. Kid, this air vent is no place for you.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard, in here. This is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. They get so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
You sure about that?
No, but you were a Council Spectre. That has to count for something. Kasha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo. Reload, let's keep moving.
Yeah, that's the part nobody likes to talk about with most animals we bring into our lives. And some squad mates, incidentally.
Oh. Lieutenant Commander Williams, we're inside of the spaceport.
Yeah.
ETA 3 minutes.
We made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Evasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant Commander, Ashley.
Capitan, how are you? Happy 2016. Welcome, Capitan Cacao.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in.
I didn't know that, Densa.
Friendlies.
You two all right?
Get down, they'll see you.
Keep your head down.
Boom! So, Sanity, die very quickly. I've got Pull, we're gonna pull him out. Biotic combos, I wonder what... Once we have Liara, we'll be able to get some good combos going. This weapon is a bit piddly, don't you think? Get out from there!
Finish them all.
we have here? Is the shockwave any good? Even reach? No, that's why I wasn't putting it on the bar as active, huh? Shockwave and Nova, two of the main functions of a Vanguard, and I don't even use them much. Or the charge. I'm gonna try and use the charge more, like I did in 2. I will try.
What happened here?
But I'm more just punchy shooty. Punchy shooty.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship. What the hell are those things?
Yeah, that it's drifting right now. I'm not on the analog sticks. That's the drift on the Xbox 360 controller, and the mod doesn't have enough dead zone configured. So I might switch it over, take a break at some point and switch it over to the DualShock, because there's not much drift on the DualShock analogs. So the fact that there isn't much dead zone in this mod doesn't really matter with the DualShock. Charge, Nova, N7 Crusader, Shoddy. Well, teach me the ways, man. Teach me the ways. Teach me how to be a Vanguard. I may have done it. Doesn't mean I know how to do it. Yeah, energy drain, yeah. Gonna go crazy! Insanity is the only way to play. Only way to play. No, not true at all. You play whatever's fun. I didn't start on Insanity. I just played it enough times that I had to keep ramping it up. You get too comfortable with the combat and environments.
I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it!
Hey, Grim.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
Welcome, happy 2016. How was your New Year's? Gotta spec your charge to recharge the barrier when it impacts, and spec Nova to not fully discharge your barrier. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. We are woo. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna want to go over that again. I also might want to throw. Showing Shockwave is unhelpful here. Just because of the scene we're in. Alright, let's not worry about it. But that drift will make me crazy, so first break will probably be sooner rather than later, so I can get that swapped out. I do love my cryo ammo. Whoa, Shepard's almost dead. And her cover's not working. And her shields aren't coming up. Shepard, shh, stay down. Damn it, Shepard.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both.
It's a save. The command is save. However, I would love input on commands we've been using in chat. If they are inconveniently named, let me know. They're very changeable. Sometimes I pick things and I think about them later and I Why the hell did I pick that? I don't know. To help me pick some better ones, we can change things around. Save can be save and note. It can be changed to note. The location and who is where stuff. I was thinking we might need to change those at some point. Shepard, your cover sucks. Densa, I'd be down to do some multiplayer. This this particular controller mod will need to be replaced with a different one, or I'll have to just do keyboard and mouse. I've never done the ME3 multiplayer. Definitely want to. I've always heard good things. I've watched Yeoman Chambers play it. Fuck yeah, Joker! It's joking time!
About time.
It's about time.
Let's go!
I need to update that, Grim. Iceman, you love the multiplayer, too? Looks fun.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm gonna get a full list of commands up in the next, hopefully next few days. It'll be linked.
You saw those men back there.
There'll be a description
There's a
and
million more like them.
everything.
They need a leader.
Anderson, no! If you stay, I'm staying. We're in this together, Anderson.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Mustaches.
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander. You know what you have to do.
Glad you like that.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
The chills are real. Always.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
Just did. I don't like it either.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Yeah.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace, cause I...
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, saying heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outposts on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Get your ass to Mars.
Yes,
I've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassani. Found a way to stop the Reapers.
Ah, got you, Grim.
Only way to stop them.
James grew on me too. He's still a lunkhead, but
Set a course for the Mars
he grew on
archives.
me as a lunkhead.
Roger that.
So we did our first naughty or nice poll right when the stream started.
Why Mars?
Why the Paragon
What does he
for
think we'll
now.
find there?
We'll do another
I
poll
don't
soon
know. Yet.
when we go to
It
Mars.
helps us win this war. Grab your gear.
Considering you could fit 2 Freddie Prinze Jr.'s inside of James, he did a great job. The voice really fits the character. The model, anyways, he did a great job. Great job with the voice. In fact, you could probably fit Freddie Prinze Jr. inside each of James's arms.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
Pure Scion, welcome. Just getting started. We're right at the beginning. By the way, if you're going for any trophies like an Insanity Trophy, Mars, you need to have the difficulty set at the latest by Mars. You can change it on Mars, and as long as you don't change it after, you'll be good for trophies. Thought I'd throw that out there.
But we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Now, a lot of the the skybox in Mass Effect 3 is not the best thing in the world. And a lot of people have complained about this storm. I won't complain about it other than to mention that people do. We are on Mars colony. Leveled up a bit more. Nova. We was talking about the right combination of speccing out Nova and Biotic Charge to work well together. What have I done so far, and did I already screw the pooch on that? I picked... Alright, Force and Damage. That actually carried over from 2. So this might have been what he was talking about. Increase barriers by an additional 50% after a Biotic Charge. So the barriers go up. We get more barriers after a charge, and then we use Nova to detonate that. Increase impact radius for damage and force. Reducing its barrier consumption. So half blast. When Weearwoo gets back, I'll pick his brain about this a bit more. Maybe some of you know this too. Let me know. 25% chance of not using up barriers or increased damage to barriers. I like the idea of using more doing it properly, using Charge and Nova, which I've never really done well before. Maybe we'll just go light on Shockwave. I want my energy drain. Definitely want my energy drain, but we can wait a little while to take it all the way up. I'll just save the points for now. Ashley, James, what are we doing with them? Cover the base. First, Inferno Grenade, Cluster Bomb, and I don't think those need to be replenished. I'm pretty sure the Inferno Grenade she just gets. Grenade capacity. Oh no, max grenades. We'll need to collect grenades for her with those. All right, let's hold off on that. Marksman, I got to remember to fire that off. I've got squad powers turned off. They won't trigger automatically. I'd have to remember to. Whenever we use Ashley, tell her to use Marksman. I still haven't played an Infiltrator, Densa. I haven't played an Engineer or an Infiltrator. Those are two classes I've never done. Weapon damage, shield, and health. Power, damage. Not gonna use her powers much. Sniper rifles, maybe. Assault rifle damage, yes. Wad mate weapon damage by a meager 10% on Insanity. I don't know how much 10% is gonna make much difference. Well, squad mates are never resilient on Insanity. Let's give them more damage, more punch. Guess we could still fill this in. Disruptor ammo, sure, why not? You have to be accurate for Infiltrator. When does she get to share this? Squad mates gain disruptor ammo at 50% effectiveness. There we go. Grab that. James, Carnage. This is what We Are Woo was talking about. This is James's best skill, is Carnage. He's gonna need some stuff to go with it. Make it a little quicker or add a knockdown. I'm thinking the knockdown, but I'd take some opinions on that. Incendiary ammo. Jeez. All right, we got our start. We got our quick save.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Come on, Lieutenant. It's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
I'm more worried about the war back on Earth, or the fact that nobody here is reporting in.
Fair enough. What's that?
Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Doesn't look like he put up a fight.
Continue. Unlock the Mantis. Got what? I've got Cryo. You've got Incendiary.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that. Holy shit. They're executing them.
Yes, but... Yes, but... Oh, I don't have any grenade-like stuff. Oh, well.
Sure look like it.
All right, C-Star, we'll see you in a bit. Don't work too hard.
Question. You don't know?
I'm not with them anymore, Ash, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't. but you have to admit, it's a bit convenient.
Look out!
Used to where everybody is here, where all my moves are. Shepard, we're dead. We're still dead. I guess I can get out of here with the charge, but... Alright, who's where? Who is where? Rip! Seriously, there you are. I still need to get to cover or we're just fucked. No! See what I meant about the roll? We're gonna be rolling all over the place unintentionally. The roll is awesome. It's just a little twitchy. Just a little twitchy. Ashley's being a prick again. That's her primary function.
A few vehicles. Kinda suggests they had help from the inside.
Seems likely.
Addikins, what's going on? Do a barrel roll! Do a barrel roll!
Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Agreed.
We actually saved that bartender, but you're right, the bar was never seen again, Mike. Never marked the location, never found him again.
What is Cerberus doing here?
I don't think.
What makes you think I know what
I remember
they're up
that
to?
too.
You worked for them.
Oh, we need a naughty or nice
I'm
poll.
supposed to believe you've cut all ties.
Okay, it doesn't really apply to this particular dialogue decision, but naughty or nice, we've been doing this through Mass Effect 1 and 2. What's going on is we're going to pick a disposition for Shepard on each planet or mission. You're going to pick, and mostly I'll stay out of it unless we need tiebreakers or anything like that. So, start the poll, naughty or nice. You've got 2 minutes to vote on Shepard's disposition for Mars. Naughty, of course, means renegade and trigger happy, and nice means paragon and diplomatic. And in this way, we're going to bounce back and forth throughout the playthrough. Do you have a list of all the decisions for ME2, Pierce? Not prepared. Do you have any particular questions? I can certainly let you know. Matelkish, try again. You got an extra space in there. Lowercase v. Why would anyone be nice on Mars? Yeah, it may not matter too much here on Mars, but it'll get everybody into the basic idea, frame of mind that we're going to be voting on this quite a bit. We're going to be doing a lot of these. Right now, we've actually got a tie. 4 naughty, 4 nice. Why would anyone be nice at all? Here, I'll tell you what. For now, I'll go ahead and put in a vote for you, Matelkish. I'll add to your. I'll throw in a naughty vote for you there. And how are you? Welcome. So right now, Naughty's ahead by a vote. There's not much time left in the poll, about 20 seconds. By the time you hear me say that, poll will be over. And someone needs a ban. Well, that was quick. That was nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. All right. Naughty won with 6 votes. There we go. Damn it, Ashley, they worked for me.
I used them to take down the collectors. That's it. They rebuilt you from scratch. They gave your ship, resources. Let me be clear. I've had
Message
no
coming
contact
in.
with Cerberus since I destroyed
Patching
the
it through.
collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Addikins, thanks for the host.
Been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. I just...
Ash. Old hat.
You want to hate Cerberus? Fine. But I'm done explaining myself to you.
Ashley, stop! Stop! Yeah, there you go. Mike, there's a highlight. Thank you, Lamia.
Are we clear?
Of course. I didn't mean to.
Oh! Who's making all that noise? Could it be? Could it be our baby? Oh, no, I forgot! Mustaches, I forgot to check it. Oh! Thank you for reminding me, though. I did mean to check it. Spaced it. Cats versus cucumbers. Hey, baby.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
You too, Liara.
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm sorry about Earth.
Yeah. It was difficult to leave.
Ashley, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
The way she looks over her shoulder as she walks away. Whew.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here? On Mars?
It's rude.
In the Prothean archives, yes.
And we're just learning this now? Why?
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation.
Hey, Spark.
I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status.
Guess my hotkeys are all working.
I meant to come see you.
By accident. So there are some exceptions to the whole naughty or nice thing. We're not going to be a dick to our favorite people, generally speaking. Liara, love interest, Anderson, bro, what else? There's Garrus, Tali. There's actually a pretty long list of people that we're not going to be a dick to, regardless of what disposition Shepard has at the moment. Especially Liara.
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
You're too kind. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
Does anybody else have trouble with, not this part, but on insanity?
Beats us to the archives. I need you covering the exits.
When you do get off the tram in a few minutes.
Now, Lieutenant.
Would you let your kids have purple hair, Addykins? I think it's...
They're getting closer. We should take cover.
Not on the list of major problems. Not sure I'd like it. I did. I had purple hair. I did purple hair when I was in high school for a while. In fact, I think there's still a jar of purple what's it called? Manic Panic or something. It's 20 years old, probably still gooey, sitting in the cabinet in my mother's house back in Maryland. All right. Liara. Stasis bubble. Stasis finally got good. Stasis finally got good. Singularity and stasis, warp ammo, warp, pure biotic. Liara is a mean machine. Everything about Liara is great in this game. You did it. Purple hair for a semester too, Addie, in high school. So what do we want now? We don't have enough points for everything now. Singularity is fantastic, but being able to detonate stasis bubbles, pretty awesome. I don't know if can I detonate them with a charge. Can I detonate them with a hole? I usually would detonate them with a throw or a warp, but anyways, I want everything. I want it all. One problem with Liara is I want everything she's got. Man. Maybe we'll wait on stasis, take singularity all the way up. Come back to stasis. That bubble, though. That bubble. That bubble! That bubble is epic. You throw that in a choke point and people just... Man. It's a lot of points, though. Alright, let's give her a base and then we'll specialize her later. We'll just do a bit of everything. Map some stuff too.
Not a problem for someone with biotic.
Not just someone.
You can't hide forever.
Talking about Liara here. Should have saved those grenades for the upcoming scene. They'd be much more useful there. They're just wasted here.
That's all of them. Good. Let's find a way up.
So you get a lot of experience for picking up med kits if you don't need them. If you're already maxed on whatever your current first aid camp is, if you're already maxed on first aid, you get a lot of experience from picking up the kits. Anyways, we'll level and level and level again from that. It's pretty sweet.
This is a secure station. How did Cerberus get in?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
Addykins, think about Twitch in general. It would be psych students. I mean, Twitch, you could do so many studies based on people's behavior on a service like Twitch. Chat rooms in general, but the altered dynamic of interaction that you have here on Twitch brings so many new things to the table. Very cool. Not just one person, lots of people should be doing studies.
We still want cleanup to
That didn't quite work. That didn't work well at all. Good lord. Good lord. There should be friendly fire for enemies, even if there isn't for squad mates. I don't understand why enemies' grenades don't injure each other. It seems like they should. Hey. Hey. Really? I don't know who's killing me, but someone is. Come on. Well, that was a little closer than I wanted. I didn't see him at all. That's you would need some blood samples. Study up. Study up. save, no good.
Damn it. Security's been tampered with. That's odd.
So, first look at the loadout. Right now, my weight recharge speed is at 110%. It's because I'm carrying this shotgun. If I stop carrying the shotgun, my power recharge speed goes to 200%, and some of these things are going to be almost instantaneous. A Swedish iced calf massage. That how that was supposed to come out? I'm not familiar with this. Weapon mods are a pretty cool system in this, but I generally will carry just two things. Might bring something else at some point. A shotgun is very appropriate for a Vanguard, but I like having that recharge speed, so I'm torn. I'm gonna start with my normal setup, and we'll talk shotguns later when we have a good shotgun. It doesn't seem to matter too much for your companions.
What the?
Alright, grenades for Ashley.
Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway.
Oh, Gattaca is one of my favorites. One of my favorites all time.
I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Hey, did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Eva Corey. She got here about a week ago.
Yo, emulators, how you doing? Welcome.
Any luck?
What's up?
Pedway's been locked out.
All right, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Yeah, I realize it's almost a 20-year-old movie now, but damn, it's excellent. I love Gattaca. It's fantastic. Ms. Mika from Cameron Harrison to Exogeny Corporation. Ms. Mika, thank you for your kind offer of new and cutting-edge technology. As with every other offer you've made, we're going to have to decline. Our proprietary rights experts have gone over your contracts again and found them lacking again. And in short, we're not interested. Please don't contact us anymore with your generous offers. Best, C. Harrison. You can usually get the trilogy as a pack without the DLC for $30 or less. But the DLC is still full price everywhere, and you'll end up spending a lot more on the DLC than you will on the games. And it's worth it. That's probably why they keep selling it full price, because it is worth it and people keep buying it. Why would they lower the price under those circumstances? You know, have I never come out this way? Where are we? No. What am I, ladder. Complete disorientation all of a sudden. What does Sample do?
What the hell?
The world may never know.
That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint. And that's where we're headed.
Commander, you read me?
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy.
Who cares about DLC? For this game, it's like, this is some of the best.
Damn it! That storm's going to be in here very soon. This airlock shouldn't be open. Doesn't look like it was forced. No, you have to override security protocols. Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here. Looks like they died trying to claw their way out. This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
From Shoden, Cameron Harrison. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here! I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Eva, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? S. Some glass can be broken. Save that, actually. Alright. Go to it. Oh, this sub is, yeah, we're gonna need a better sub. ASAP. Using this sub makes everything feel like more of a bullet sponge than it actually is. We'll get better ones. Forgot about that guy. Jumpy bumpers. Gonna get out? Yes, he is. I'm gonna switch to the dual shock in a few minutes here. Maybe when we're done with Mars. Maybe before we're done with Mars, though. Especially if I start struggling in the next scene, where I have been known to die a lot. Once we're on and off the tram, things get messy for me. See what happens. Yeah, Javik's a bad example because Javik is awesome, and he's important to the story. And it's not even that big a DLC. He should have just been in the game. So that's one of those, why wasn't he just in there in the first place? A lot of the other packs, though, are worthwhile, especially for 2. I mean, Citadel, Omega, Leviathan are all worthwhile, in my opinion, for 3. But you just can't do without some of the stuff in 2.
We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
He might have been Pierce.
Hey, looks like there's a recording of what happened here.
I was not on board with Mass Effect at the time, though. I didn't start the series until after 3 was already out. Believe it or not.
Some odd activity down here.
Shadow Broker.
Protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
Dr. Eva?
I guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
You did what needed to be done. Right now, I need you to get us to the archives.
Through the door. We're getting close.
Nice. Let's move.
Thank you. There's a new muted command, by the way. It's mod only. It's mod only, but I'll show you what it is. New muted command for mods. Plays a sound. So, now I don't know, maybe I'll add the muted command to subs. Maybe I'll add that as one of the sub-only commands and let subs control that as well. But here's the thing. If I did that and people started fucking with it, then it would go back to mod only. So we'll see. Since that plays a sound, and it needs to be possible to use that as frequently as it's needed. So don't forget that, Mike and Lamia. You have the power. What was I saying? I don't remember. Sorry. Mail slot. So Singularity will often pull the shields off, but another thing you can do with Guardians is go right through the slot in their shield, and there's an achievement for it called Mail Slot. Pretty cool. Yep. So if my mic is muted, even though you won't see it on stream for 15 to 30 seconds, the moment you type !muted as a mod or whatnot, I'll hear it and fix it. Should be all that you need. Should be all that you need. Did I not even tag it? He's still up. What the shit? We're dead. We're dead. I'm gonna have to charge in there. I think it's my only chance of surviving is to charge in there right now. Or first aid, but that'd be boring. Back up! Get back! DED dead. Addykin, streamer question. When did I start using GameWisp? Just about, I mean, like right before New Year's. Right before New Year's. So a week? Is the console locked? It's PC. Console is sub 30. Locked at 30 is, I would say, not locked. Yeah, 30 best case. Oh yeah, the difficulty is cranked, Addy. Mass Effect has difficulty going from story, if you just want to enjoy the narrative, all the way up to insanity, and everything in between. It's really a nice range. And this is crazy difficulty, insanity. And well named. And I don't like this SMG at all. Give me back my pistol. Give me some ammo, cryo ammo. Everybody on point. I'm trying to save those. I really want to save those. I'm gonna need those grenades when we get off the tram. Or at least they're gonna make some things easier. In the narrative, they can. In combat, they just get knocked out. Incapacitated in combat, but in the story, your companions can die, yes. Different companions, different ways, different times. But there's a lot of situations that put them at risk. And depending on the decisions that you make, they may or may not make it through the story. One of the things Mass Effect as a series is praised for is having characters that come with you from the beginning, from Mass Effect 1 all the way through to 3, if they survive. Which is up to you, of course. From Fiza, Haikal, how would you pronounce that? Kaylee. Yeah, I know, 2 external specialists in the same week is a bit insane. But Hudson, I've heard about the Asari before. She's really well known. She's done some amazing research on the Protheans. I don't know zip about that Dr. Eva chick, but Liara Tassoni? She's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on Prothean culture. Read them. You'll be a believer too when you're done. I can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting. All right, let's do this without the deaths. What do you say? come nobody has shields on? We are still on Insanity, right? Yeah, we're still on Insanity. I don't know why everybody doesn't have shields. Maybe because Mars is the tutorial level. Generally on Insanity, everything gets stacked. Shields, barriers, armor. Whatever is an option for them, they get. But this is the very beginning of the game. Lurking, they're gone. Oh yeah, I've got way too much time in this series. Mass Effect 3, I probably have 500 hours in. And comparable for Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1 a little less, but you add it all up and it's well north of 1,000 hours in the series. Eventually you get pretty used to it. There is friendly fire with your companions. You don't see it much. They don't have, it is Snake's box. They don't, excuse me. They don't have hit point bars that you see. But if I started shooting at Liara, she would complain about it, eventually. Let's see. She should. Liara, I don't really like doing that. You're not gonna complain. Oh well. She just loves me too much. She doesn't mind. Shit. Does she love me enough to save my life from this terrible decision I've made? Letting the Guardians get up close? I hope so. How you doing, Liara? You got another one in you? I hope so. We're gonna have to mail slot this guy. Look at his shield getting chewed up. I've never noticed that their shields get chewed up. What caused his shield to be so messed up? It's awesome. Pierce, that's tough. I think there's a lot of things I think they did improve in 3. I love a lot of the missions. I really like most of the story. And the ending didn't bug me the way it bugged a lot of people. 2, I still prefer 2, I think, for most things. But I think combat got a little tighter in 3. I can certainly get behind that. I like the rolls. I like the way grenades are handled. Even if they kill me so much on Insanity, I probably have more deaths on Insanity to grenades than other things. They're so lethal at this difficulty. You really cannot be in the splash zone for a grenade. Rarely will you live through it. Maybe a different class with the right shields and armor, whatnot. I kinda wish I had Shockwave mapped, but I don't think it goes far enough to reach him. That's why it was red. Yeah, the overlap, the running, the jumping, the cover, the rolling, it's all on the same button. So you run with one button, you take cover with that button, you break cover with that button, you roll with that button, and you vault over things with that button. So that's what Densa's talking about.
What's that smell?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Yeah, with the staff still inside. Oh, we should have done that a bit differently. It's all good. We'll grab what's here.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
Yeah,
What did they find?
Could have done that better.
More than I could describe in a short conversation.
Everybody out?
And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
That should do better. Yep, you sure can. 1 loads into 2, 2 loads into 3. So not using medkits in combat helps us level up a lot faster too. If we can struggle through some difficult fights without using medkits, we'll get 300 XP for each of the medkits laying around that we didn't need to use to replenish our supply. So we'll level up much faster. I'm gonna try to do that throughout the game. Also, I'm a stubborn bastard. Very stubborn, so another reason I won't use medkits is I will use them, but you'll see me not use them often when I really should. Just deal with it. We'll all get through. S. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some idea as to what they were studying, namely, us. They seem particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process, judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. Did with it. I'm so glad to be back here. I was, I knew I'd get the stream box back up and going, but taking 3 days off of Twitch was a little sad. It was a little bit sad and lonely. I missed you all. I missed you all these past few days. It was very quiet around here, too quiet. After all these years of being holed up and always just wanting to be alone and get away from everyone. Now I have this weird sense of longing when you're all not around. You know how quiet it gets? When I hit the button at the end of the stream, everything goes quiet. Then my ISP goes to shit and I can't even hang out in other streams with you all. Gotten all lonely. It's great to be back. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome again, everyone. Happy 2016. We're gonna have a good year.
We can override it at the security station.
Thank you, Hattikins. Yeah, needed one. Definitely needed one. So, Densa says the Twitch subs are getting boring, but they were never meant to be entertainment. They were meant to be functional for people who can't hear. So, or either people who are deaf, or people who have the stream muted, or for whatever reason, can appreciate getting some extra subs. I don't know if that's a good place for them or not, but it was 31 and the ISP killed it. I would have kept going. I was, I think, good for a few more hours. Anyways, the Twitch subs, are they too small? What does everybody think right now? I don't think they overlap with the game subs in this case, but I know they have been entertaining. But if they're no longer entertaining, keep in mind that that wasn't their actual purpose. No, Densa, my ISP went down. Haven't finished. I almost put it on for today. We almost did GTA today. I think what we're going to do is, I've started to fill in the January schedule. Some things on the January schedule right now include, obviously, Mass Effect 3. We've got Assassin's Creed Unity coming up after that. Dragon's Dogma is on the schedule. Mad Max is on the schedule. There's an entire open week at the end of the schedule. I don't have a 24-hour stream on the schedule yet. There's going to be one. There's going to be at least one. I might make this month's 24-hour stream a sub-only vote to test that out and encourage some people to sub, of course. But if we do it near the end of the month, we might have a decent number of subs for a vote on a sub-only game 24-hour stream. So that's one possibility. Lot to go on the schedule. So why am I saying this now when you're talking about GTA? Well, I've left a day after Mass Effect. I've left a day after Unity. I've left a day after Dragon's Dogma. I've left some spaces so that we're going to have room to have a game go overtime, or if it doesn't, we're going to have a day here and there where we can finish GTA 5 story, and then maybe even get onto some co-op. There's so much I want to do this year. It can't all happen in January, but I want to get more multiplayer going on. We'll get some crews going in GTA. Maybe we could co-op in Unity, Densa. Take a look at the schedule. Some of that's on the schedule already. So, let's finish up Mars. And then I'm going to take a break and maybe switch to a DualShock. And then we'll keep going. We've got 12 hours today.
It's the only way I know of.
So we're just getting started.
Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
ME3 multiplayer. I didn't get the time I wanted to prepare for today as a whole New Year thing because I was fixing the stream box. Anyways, we'll get there.
Damn it.
Some of the stuff I wanted to do is just gonna have to be staggered over the next few weeks.
Keep moving. Damn it. Clear. The turret can't fire on us from here.
Good. Can you visit planets? Pretty much. You don't go down to them like in the first game. You don't run around. It's not a free roam on the planets. But yeah, you get to pick where you go. Once the game opens up, you get to pick where you go, emulators. Do I want to go to this planet and do that mission now? Do I want to go to this other planet? You're going to see really soon. You get a lot of flexibility, although it's different than in some other games. All right, I need to pay attention. Death could come any moment, and it will come many times. I have a fantasy of doing a deathless insanity run. Today will not be that day. I've already died, so... Nice thing is, pressure's off for that one. But I'll be able to give you a better answer when I can demonstrate the answer. Emulators, and that'll be before too long. His shield's not down, that singularity's not gonna lift him off the ground. Once his shield's down, various other things will work on him that don't at present. That did not arc. If you throw certain powers at an angle towards your enemy, not directly at him, but near him, it'll actually curve around corners. You can use a lot of your biotic or tech powers that way. Mostly biotics in that case. Boom! Oh, he died of fear rather than let me punch him one more time. Research notes, J. Tasman. The last location seems to have run dry, but judging from the communication system layout and the backup power supplies equipped by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary base may be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal and enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue. These are buttons, games. Played too many games. Predator. Pistol. Reload. So you're picking up thermal clips in this, and they're basically for... they're still considered heat dissipation. In the first game, it's much more apparent because your weapon overheats regularly. You're not picking up clips, but your weapon overheats and has to be cooled. They moved to an ammo system in ME2 and 3, but they still rationalize it in terms of heat dissipation. You're basically putting in a thermal heat sink of some sort that absorbs, I don't know. Does that make sense? Isn't that what they're still doing? You're not actually picking up ammo. You're picking up thermal heat sinks.
No one else comes across.
Something like that.
No one. And shut down those cameras.
Can someone fact check me on that? I might have that a bit
And
scrambled.
it looks like they won't be sitting a tram anytime soon.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not completely.
Both girls.
What if we could find a short-range transmitter, helmet to helmet?
And
then we convince them that we're with them. And the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
good idea. See what you can find.
Every 3 or 4 years, Ashley has one good idea.
What?
The Lieutenant Commander has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... Oh. Oh god. He looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
Engineered by Cerberus? They claim to stand for humanity, and they do this to their own people. That could have been you, Shepard. For all I knew, that's what Cerberus had done to you.
I don't have the time or energy to convince you to follow me.
I'm with you, Commander. I just wanted you to know why I...
Come on. Let's see if we can get them to send that tram over. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Elsie.
Understood.
Right away!
I've never taken the high ground up here. I've never stayed up here for this fight. I always go down with them. I feel like, let's try something different.
Here they come.
Maybe this was a bad idea. They're gonna have to advance on my crew before I can even target them. Nevertheless, play with it. See what we got here. I think they're a little confused by my being up here and my squad being down there. That's perfect. Confusion. Confusion wins. But there's a bit too much controller drift, analog stick drift for my liking. So first break, I've said it 3 times, but I'm going to change my controller up when I take a break here after Mars. We can stop that from happening. You're 6.5 feet away from a 62-inch TV, and the captions are too small. All right, that's thank you. Thank you for letting me know. More what I'm looking for. Not so much are they boring, but are they functional? Do they need changes like that? So Pole, you might have noticed, he had a shield up. Pole did not lift him off the ground like it normally would. It did lift his shield off, out of his control. So he dropped the shield when I pulled it. So you have a lot of variety, even within the same class, as to how you approach an enemy, or a certain enemy type that requires a certain approach. Well, there might be multiple approaches to it. Lightning, what's up? You love Mass Effect? Me too. Hi, Lightning. Shadow Broker. Shadow Broker N, or is it Shadow Brokern? Either way, Shadow Broker, welcome. You can't play it anymore? Why can't you play it anymore, Lightning? So here's one of the places I'm likely to die is coming up. Even though I've played this many times, on Insanity many times with different classes, this next scene is really tough for me. Tram moves in. Your position is advanced by a lot of troops. They have grenades, there's guardians. I think there's about a dozen of them, and you don't have a lot of places you can go. And what you end up doing once we arrive is we'll be taking cover, having a fight, and they'll toss grenades into the tram. So we'll be able to roll back and get out of the way of some of these grenades, but then we'll be in a line of fire. They'll be able to advance on the position and come in the door of the tram, or at least shoot through the door of the tram. So we're basically going to be, getting the hiccups here. We're basically going to be pinned down in this tram for a pretty solid fight. And it's still an intro fight. We're still on Mars, but on Insanity, I've struggled with this nearly every time. Shadow Broker? I hardly even knew her. Yeah, Shadow Broker, do you want us to pronounce the N or drop the N? This is crazy. If Darky shows up, we're gonna have the Elusive Man and the Shadow Broker in the house. Favorite class, nice. I've played everything except Infiltrator and Engineer. This is probably my second or third Vanguard playthrough. I prefer Sentinel and Adept, but Vanguard's awesome.
The archives are right on the other side. That and a squad of pissed off Cerberus troops.
Or drop the R. Actually, this is not the tough fight. It's after we get off the trams. This fight, you can actually you can kind of clean this up before they come into range if you move on it. One of the Mass Effect combat staples is if you can knock... Oh shit, we jumped over here already. That was not supposed to happen. But in Mass Effect, if you can throw an enemy off the map using your powers, they tend to die instantly. Doesn't necessarily mean just up in the air, but if you can throw them off the map where they have no chance of landing back on the map, it's usually an insta-kill. You're starting again, Mass Effect 1. On the Xbox One, did they introduce compatibility? I guess they must have.
They put up a good fight. Yes,
good fight is still coming up ahead, Ash.
The data stored here.
Just one time at band camp. Alright, here's where it gets messy. Won't let me save either. I think we get an autosave. It does. It does. Also, I think the dialogue, the writing, and a lot of the dialogue in ME1 leaves a lot to be desired. Still a great game. But I don't replay it every time I replay the series. I skip ME1 probably, you know, a lot. This is where I am, it's very possible I will die. We're gonna have a couple waves of enemies. There's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's about 8 or 9 on the map. There's gonna be a few more. Guardians, they're going to approach this position and try to shoot in the door. They're gonna throw grenades in here. Don't have a lot of room to work with. So this fight gets messy for me. Always does. There's already a grenade in here. And that grenade is a one-hit kill on Insanity. I cannot be in the splash zone for those grenades. I hear the grenade, but I don't see the marker. We're just gonna stay down, stay down, stay down. And I'm not gonna Vanguard charge out of here, not in this scene. I do not want to be up amongst all of those troopers. There's no advantage to that. This ain't the time for it. Hey, Hot Wheels, how you doing? Happy 2016, Hot Wheels. Shit. I don't know why my companions are so much more resilient when it comes to grenades. You think 2 is the hardest on Insanity? I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. I think 2 is a little harder on Insanity. But they're both very hard on Insanity. I've heard people say 1 is really hard on Insanity. I'm not sure that's necessarily true. It's so different. Oh, he dodged it. Nice. Skills. Someone give that guy a promotion. Oh, wait. It's a little late. The collector ship trap. Yeah, it's a good one. Man, the story, the writing in 2 is just fantastic. Not, and I don't just mean the dialogue, I mean the plot writing. Ghost, come on. Told you they were going to advance this position if they could. Singularity now. You just came in. Frack you. We have here Guardian in the air. Good. That's a plus. I also said I was going to use the grenades here. It's time. Finally time. All right. Yes, yes. Easy because you have more open ways you can run in the first one. I don't know, I guess. Get your team back. Yeah, there are some pretty gimpy things you can do in the first one. Well, really in all of them. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to exploit the combat and squad revival mechanics in the first game. I think that's what you're talking about, too. I might have a shield up and I can't see. Assume he does. Where is he? He does have a shield up. Concussive shot doesn't do much on shields, but use what you've got. Alright, now he's good. Now he's good. You're in trouble, dude. Boom! Nice! Rarely do I clean this introduction scene up in one shot on Insanity. You're good, Hot Wheels? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, run back, bring your team back to life. You can do some things like that in 2 and 3, but it's different. Everything behaves differently. All right. Look at all these points we racked up in the past hour. I'm gonna take a break. We're almost done with Mars. We're gonna take a break after Mars. We've got 10 more hours today. I'm gonna take my first break. Woo, are you back in the house? I want to pick your brain a little more about Biotic Charge and Nova before I spend on them. So for now, what does pull end up with? 2 pull projectiles. I would like 2 pull projectiles. Definitely. Do I need them right now, though? Ah, screw it. I want them now. 11, 12, 15 points. You're back? We are woo. Okay, well, in that case, help me out here with Nova. So if we go Nova, were you talking about this half blast? What do I want for Nova? If I'm going to do the Nova and charge combo you were talking about, what am I trying to invest in? I would guess force and damage, and then half blast and sustain? Sustain? And then what would we want for charge? Do we want barrier? Increase barriers by an additional 50% after a successful biotic charge? Is that what we want? You want it to not reduce your entire barrier. And do we want to combine it with this? So it takes the barrier way up and then we knock it halfway down instead of all the way. And if it gets fast enough, then we can charge around just knocking the shit out of everyone like a bowling ball. Or a ping pong ball with the weight of a bowling ball. Sustain. Alright, so I think I got you. I think I got you on that. Damn Twitch lag. No, we're cool. We're cool. Taking my time here. Alright. And is that automatic with Nova? Does it just happen when you charge, or do you have to also detonate it? should know the answer to this, but I told you I haven't really used Nova. Let's put 1 point in Nova for now. So I can see how it functions. We'll come back to the rest of Nova. Weight capacity might be nice. If we increase our weight capacity, we have a better chance of keeping that 200% power recharge bonus and carrying a shotgun. I think I hear you. We are woo, that's great. And if we go weight capacity instead of squad mate power and weapon damage, we'll have a little more room to play with for shotguns. Go for that. After a successful biotic charge, do we want an increase to power damage and force or weapon damage? 3 seconds. It is 15%. Force. We are going to be charging in and using a Nova. So 25%, that should increase the Nova damage. Try it. Power synergy. And more barrier. This is different than any playstyle I've ever done before. We'll go ahead and put a couple more points in Nova right away. Ashley. I want to get concussive shot maxed out. Force and damage. Liara. And Liara is always a tough one because I want everything. I want everything she's got. I love stasis bubble. Max singularity is good. Her warp being maxed out is good. Pure biotic is awesome. It gets very fast and more powerful. Her singularity becomes almost instantaneous. Let's work on her singularity for now. Okay, we're good. So this is why I'm switching controllers. I am not moving the analog stick. Xbox 360 controllers tend to have a nominal 20 or more % drift on the stick. So you need a 20 or more % dead zone before your Xbox controller doesn't walk your character away or spin the camera. I have 5 different wireless Xbox 360 controllers because Microsoft sent them all to me in a big snafu when they were trying to replace a wired one. That's how I ended up with all of them. Anyways, they all have this problem. Some of them have drift in the left, some have drift in the right, some of them, I once measured it all and it was ranged from 20 to 26% drift on the analog sticks. That's shitty. I gotta say, the 360 controller is not cool in that regard. So I'll be switching to a DualShock in a few minutes here. Most games accommodate it. They have about a 20% dead zone. Don't ever think about or set, but for controllers, it's in there for that reason. Anyways. Well, no, most games include a dead zone so that it doesn't happen. But if you use it with PC, then depending on the software you're using, and in this case the mod doesn't have a dead zone configured for controller, and the game wasn't officially built with controller support for PC.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Oh, it's gonna cover up decisions. No, that's not a good place for it then. Move it back over here. Cross our fingers. We'll see. Elusive, man, you're wasting time. Like always.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
I destroyed that base because I didn't trust you with the information.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
We voted naughty for Mars.
You brought me back because you knew what I could do. I can defeat them.
Doubtful. The odds aren't in your favor. More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed.
What?
We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
You stupid fuck.
With that data, I'll rid the galaxy of those machines once and for all.
Your vision is pathetically limited. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful. But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Go to hell.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here.
Got a little smile, just a little smirk.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Living light. I'm great.
How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now!
Dr. Eva.
She's got the data.
2077. She's not that fast, and you actually don't want to catch up with her. If you catch up with her on the ladder, she'll kick you in the face. That wasn't really the plan. Can you do a biotic charge? Can I charge Eva? Yeah! What? Eva, what?
There she is. Stay on her. She's getting away. Watch out!
Damn! Damn! Eva, move! Eva, what are you doing? Eva, please.
Over there.
Has anybody ever fought? I don't think I've ever fought these guys. Why not? Supposed to chase Eva, though. Not shoot those guys.
Down there. James, you read me?
Eva's such a troll. Eva, you are such a troll. Claire, how you doing?
Get them down here now.
Welcome. I saw your message. I almost answered you in time. I saw your message on Steam right before you went offline. I was sitting down, actually, to type a response when you went offline. I did see it. But I'm not usually on my, I'm not usually in Steam chat too much. It's probably the worst place to get messages to me. I'll get them, but not on time. She's getting away!
I got this one.
What are you happy about, Claire? Whatever it is, it's good. He got it all right.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
We need the data. Let her go.
Orders?
Finish her.
Oh, nice time to reload. Go, Shep.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Don't shoot her. Yeah, I know how that one goes. Don't shoot her. You'll be fine. Just needs a little buff and polish. You'll be just fine. She does us a favor by killing Ashley.
Ashley needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Ash. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
That thing. Hey.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Shepard, are you reading me? Commander.
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Lieutenant Commander Williams was critically wounded. We're taking her to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board.
Do whatever it takes. Sir, yes,
I'll
sir.
be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Shepard? Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Lieutenant Commander Williams?
Still unconscious.
I've done what I can for her. She needs proper medical attention soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
It's gonna get worse regardless.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
I'm I'm a soldier. I should be back on Earth fighting, not wasting my time with this.
If it's going to work, we need you. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Ashley and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Barely got a pulse here. Move him out.
Where are you taking her?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right.
Look who it is.
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard. Got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey. Good
Michael
to see
Hogan.
you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the Council?
I'm here to tell you the Council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and...
I never saw that before.
Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Meeting with the Council is our top priority.
I'll head up to Adina's office
There's
now.
two places.
Meet you there.
Do we go
One of
Ash
them
or
can show you the
Council?
way. You?
Which do we want,
I'm
sour
just a
or
tourist
bitter?
today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
We might actually go to the hospital first. I don't know. Council first.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
See you around, Bailey.
No doubt.
All right, I really need to pee. And I want to switch controllers. And what time is it? It's 11:20 here. Might be time to put in a pizza. I didn't have too much for breakfast. I just had an English muffin and some cantaloupe. And not a lot either, so I'm pretty hungry. Maybe I'm going to put some pizza in the oven. Maybe even grab a beer. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Tuesday, pizza and beer. It's Tuesday. And this keeper is molesting me. Damn it, keeper. Oh, yeah. First trip to the Citadel. That's what we're going to be doing when I get back from the break. So, if you just got here, it's a 12-hour stream today. We're just starting Mass Effect 3. We're going to be going for another 10 hours. Another 10 hours. I'm going to take a break, about 5 minutes, maybe a couple more than that. And I hope to see you all when I get back. If you're taking off, have a great day. The show will continue. See you all in a few.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Welcome back, everyone. I too am back, and I have a timer set for some pizza. Pizza, ETA, 17 minutes. Hell yeah. What do you think of the new break screen? Do you like it? A big part of that was Lamia's idea. Scully, what's up, Scully?
I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard...
Yeah, there's I've got more videos too. I want to record more of those. I'll change them out from time to time. Break screen is rad. Rummy.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
What's up? Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Yes, the beer is back on the table. Anger IPA. Can you kind of steal that idea? Yeah, Scully. It was, you know, very few ideas are original anymore. Roll with it. I'm going to be doing more of those, though. I've got some different versions. I've got stares, bored stares, angry stares. After the 24-hour stream, I recorded like 15 minutes of me drooping off like this. Except that just looks stoned. I don't really look like I'm tired. Anyways. There'll be more videos like that for the break screen and the others.
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track.
Oh, let's do a naughty or nice for the Citadel.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience. But that can change. I'm a military reporter with a show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all kinds
RZD,
of
Happy New Year!
My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Oh my god, Rummy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security
Josh.
clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Alright, hold on. Allers, do we even bring her along? And does the naughty or nice poll even determine that? I don't know. Here we go. Let's hit the wrong thing. Let's reset the right thing. Start a poll. Naughty or nice? This is for the Citadel. Is Shepard going to be naughty or nice on the Citadel for the next however long we're on the Citadel for? Oh, you're actually soaking wet. Well, that's... Get some dry clothes. Or just run around naked. It's another way to get dry. Just, you know, ditch all the clothes. All the clothes. Run around in the nude. Seriously, it's a great plan. I think you should do this. Let's see. What am I missing here? People rolling in. Scully, did I come up with it myself? Well, the idea of having a board video was Lamia. The butterfly effect, the new logo. Found some image on Google, kind of a Rorschach butterfly, and maybe I'll have to make my own one day if someone makes a copyright claim, but best I can tell, I got it from a Blogspot blog, which got it from a free wallpaper site, and I've reworked it anyways. I don't know how derivative the butterfly is, if it can be called original artwork at this point. Anyways, that was just a mask. The Mass Effect image I found online, I didn't put that together, but I'm going to put some together for other games. I think I'd like to have that kind of a fade, like a back panel sliding by for different games. I think that worked, so I might play around with some more, make some from scratch. Good advice, Jay. I'll run around naked at work. Oh, you're at work. Well, then half naked. Then just half naked. How is the poll doing? Right now, naughty is ahead. What are we doing with Diana Allers? I mean, naughty doesn't have to mean not bringing Allers on board. So we bring in Allers. He's basically a war asset and a possible love interest, even though we're going to be sticking with Liara. Naughty it is. Depends on which half. Oh, I'm sorry you're wet at work. That really does suck, Rummy. I don't mean to just make light of it. I just, I'm picturing a Rummy dripping wet, and I have all these mixed feelings. Some good, some bad, some sympathy, some excitement. I don't know what to do with it all. Oh, dentist. We'll see you later, Scully. Good luck at the dentist. Take Allers and kick her off later. I like the sound of that. We are woo. Take Allers and kick her off later.
Report to the ship as soon as
that would be naughty.
Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Lilanthus agrees. Hire her and then kick her out. 1 footlocker. Allers, just 1. War asset acquired. I'm screwed. We're playing Mass Effect 3. I made my donation sound the war asset sound. I'm used to doing a double take. When I hear that noise, it's gonna get me. It's gonna get me good.
Commander Shepard, please select a destination.
I should go. We'll bang, okay?
Message coming in.
Areas tagged of interest.
Hey, Scully. Thanks for the host, Scully. Are we actually going to see the council first? I don't know if that makes any difference.
Please consult and 1 moment, please.
Usually go to the hospital first.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
We are who the truly evil option is. Bring her, bang her, then ban her. Ban Hammer. Though the Citadel changes in each game. You do the most walking in the first game. And it's broken up into levels in the second and the third game.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire
and the
Human Alliance.
Not sure though, Densa. But I think you can. I always turn her down. She kind of bugs me. Her character kind of bugs me, but... I forgot to switch my controller. Crap. I was gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Sorry, brief break. We're gonna take another 2 minutes here. Different song. Sorry about that. Controller swap. I'll make it as quick as possible.